Did you already read this?
I just read part of it. I didn't read it.
Welcome to the city that never sleeps. As soon as you step outside, you can feel the rhythm of the beats through self-expression. We gain an art form, make no mistake, this is the city where hip-hop was born. Created by what they called B-boys and B-girls, what started here ended up taking over the world. They said it was a fad, but it never faded. And here we are 50 years later to celebrate it. To think it all started from a DJ cutting and someone truly creating something from nothing, and the shoe that started a revolution with over 40 years on the ground. The Nike Air Force is New York, nicknamed the Uptowns. The rules were no rules. That's how you raise the bar. This place will literally show you how to hustle, and don't forget it's 8 million stories in the concrete jungle. Now it's time for your story, and make sure you give it your all. You got Nike, who welcomes you to the city, New York, the birthplace of hip hop.
It's in the Air Force. He's got his name on the back. It's the Air Forces. It is. Lead to heart. Lead to heart. The bone.
That's my name on the crazy one.
Could you imagine?
Shots, not.
Trucks and stuff like that. So they have one up here, they have one on the bottom floor. On the Nike campus on World headquarters, like they got cafeterias all around. Like you can, they got multiple gyms, so you can like work out, you can go swimming. Like Coach K has a gym, they have a gym called The Bow. You can go rock climbing, you can play soccer, you can do all that stuff. In this building specifically, like on the basement floor, they got like a pool and like a basketball court and a gym, because like that's one of the things too, is like they really encourage like working out, which is why we may or may not have a little surprise for y'all later this week. We also get snacks. Y'all can get none today because they ain't restocked yet, but you know, like it's coming to be it, stuff like that. But you know, y'all can look around. We ain't got to stay together, so y'all can just kind of see it and just come back here and go ahead and take some.
baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York, you was fucking a Yankee. I was fucking the bass, I was pitching a Frankie. These bitches so shanky, give me my hanky. And mommy, I'm cold, give me my blankie. Fire in a kite, I get higher than a punter. Keep the snow white, I can buy it by the bundle. Let the cookies up where they crumble. Don't be acting like the Cardinals, no bumble.
Good day! Pop ball. That's good defense. That's good defense. Nothing more. She's all out of here. Free kick dribble. Kick there. No way. Tally. 2 more in the lane. It's that time. It's the Viking takeover time. You so you gotta come in and get bucket.
You still gonna do YouTube content? Yeah.
Oh, with the red band? I'm trying to see. Oh, right? That's the White Howard brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, man. I don't want to bother him. He's like, hey, y'all made a call? Y'all made a call? If he hit me, I'm gonna jump over. She made a call. Yo, they want to talk to you. I know you made a call. I know you made a call. He's just a trainer. Real skills. You know he made a call. I tell you gotta get it over. I ain't worried about it. You ain't gonna crash. Give me that one. You ain't gonna crash the birthday party. Watch your hand. Watch your hand now. 2 more in the lane. 2 more. No way. Give me that one. Preston. Retreat dribble. I tell you, I like Strong Island. I ain't been in much. 1 time, 2 times a year. That's fine. That'll work. Strong Island. Right there. Kick there. Nigel. Big Queens. How you feeling there? Down there. Hot post. Low post. 2 more in the lane. Hey, yo. No. Check. Pack. Aston Reynolds. PSL. 810. Transit Tech. That's him. Oh, he definitely a neighbor watcher. He definitely with the neighbors. Don't hand it. Kick it. What you been working on, Jeffrey? Right there. Lightning. Mid-range. 2 more. Oh, now you're trying to punch. Anything. Give me that one. Rebound. Kick it. 1 more. How you feeling today? Give me that one. South Shore. Jump down and watch your block party. 2 more.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. God heavy, but the God that need to be in tonight.
I wanted to conclude this vlog by doing like a pickups portion where I just showcase a couple of items that I've gotten recently, and there's not a lot, but I thought I would showcase it just to keep you guys up to date with what's coming in and leaving my closet. So let's get into it. First, I'm gonna start off with a pretty big heavy heater, and this is the Capital Heavy Coat. I don't know what season or what year this came out, but I do know that it was like a duffel coat they created, and personally this is kind of out there for me, but I really like the muted shades of blue and brown. I thought it would like work into my wardrobe pretty easily, and it has this like really nice it's not, I mean, I don't know how to describe it other than a duffel, but like it's these little hooks kind of that you like slide into these slots and it hooks it in. But I just really liked it. It's shearling lined, really high quality. I mean, this is gonna basically be like a winter staple for me. I mean, it's a cool piece, man. It's one of those where I'm trying to limit how much is in my closet, and that's another thing while we're on the topic. A lot of guys, especially on TikTok, since I do like these pickups, people just assume that I'm like really over consuming or I'm just spending a ton of money kind of wastefully. But guys, I have a very small closet. Like I think you guys assume my closet is humongous, but it's really small. I only own a very narrow amount of clothes, so I'd rather spend money on like pieces like this than me having a whole bunch of like random pieces, if that makes any sense. So trust me, guys, I'm okay. I'm not spending my tuition money on clothes, okay? So on to the next pickup. Next 2 pickups were from the Real. They were doing like a huge sale, so I ended up getting both of these like 70% off. Combined, I spent less than like $4.50 on both of these. And the first is gonna be this vintage Prada leather pants in like this black color. On camera, it looks more black, but in person, it does kind of give me like a slight brown tint. And honestly, I just took a punt on these. I've never owned a pair of leather pants before. I've owned leather double knees, which I really liked, but I've never done full on like leather pants. So it was a steal, so I decided to go ahead and grab it. And let me test out, kind of try on some things, see, throw some fits, see if I really like them. But the fit of them is really nice. It's not too baggy, it's not too slim. Some cool leather pants from my favorite brand. Next is gonna be these 2019 Prada nylon trousers. My boy Chev put me on. I've been really looking out for these, but I was looking at the re-nylon pair that have been out recently in 2020, 2021, and so on and so forth. But he put me on to the 2018, 2019 pair, and I saw these on the real for like 200 bucks. So I had to go ahead and scoop them. I thought there's nothing else to do. These were a size XL, so like a 36 in the waist. So I had to take it to the tailor to get it altered in the waist a bit. And they couldn't do too much, but it went from like a 36 to like a 33. So like, I'll take it. It's much easier. It's not gonna fall off my butt. So it's something different for me. But it's black trousers at the end of the day. So next piece. Next pair of pants is gonna be from Post Archive Faction. And this is their 5.0 plus cargos. And what ends up happening is it's more of a trouser than a cargo, but it gives the detailing of cargos because you'll have like this back pocket detail or these side pocket details here, but really they're like inverted pockets. So like if you were to take your jean pocket and flip it inside out and like have the pocket itself like laying out, that's what this is. So like these aren't really cargo pockets, but if you inverted them in, they'd be like normal pockets. So it kind of gives you that detail. So I thought these were pretty sick. I ended up like, both of these are out normally, but I tucked one in because I keep my phone in my right pocket and my wallet in my left. So I tucked one in so I can still have some function, and they do have some pockets here at the bottom as well, but I just cuffed those in as well because I didn't really want them showing all that much. I got a size 34 or a large in these because I wanted them to fit kind of baggy to kind of give me more of a relaxed vibe. I think they're super sick. Like I'm not the biggest fan of cargos. I love a good cargo, but this is like the perfect in between. Love Post Archive Faction, love what they're doing. Sponsor the boy. Last couple pickups is gonna be footwear. First, I'll start off with what I received during the Nike event that I was just recently at. So first, we have the Fat Joe Air Force Ones for Terror Squad, I believe. It's these black and white forces. And it's funny because I posted on my story, I was like, I legitimately feel like Keezy, because I feel like these are the forces that Keezy consistently tries to remake on Nike ID. So when I opened up the box and saw these, I laughed a little because I was like, I for real feel like Keezy. But I haven't worn forces in so long, and I really kind of thought forces to me personally was not a dead silhouette, but it wasn't one that really worked in my wardrobe as much. But I'm telling you, this event kind of convinced me to bring back forces. I low-key want a pair, listen, of all black forces. I need some type of detailing to make it different, but forces, they're iconic, they're classics, but I didn't think they'd be as good of a shoe for my personal wardrobe as they are. So these are sick. Like, these are ones that, like, you know, you just keep in the box and you say, like, look at these. Like, I can't believe I got these. We got them early, before they even dropped. I don't even know if they have dropped yet, because while we were at the Rucker Park game, these dropped for like a sneaker drop, like a local thing that Nike does. But yeah, the Terror Squad Fat Joe Air Force Ones, super sick. Next pair of forces is one that I customized. I didn't get footage of it, but these we sat down for a part of the trip and customized a pair of forces, and I really just took heavy Virgil inspiration. So what I ended up doing was doing like the full silver swoosh and like silver laces and everything. Kind of reminds me of like the original 10 Nike Dunks, Forces, Jordan 1s. But I took that and I wrote like classics on one, and then I put 82, which was the year they were made, on the toe of the other, work in progress. And then I did this airbrushed 50 because it was the 50th anniversary of hip hop. And then as you can tell, like, this is like silver tape, or not silver, but yellow tape that you use to like hold down your swoosh as you like heat press it on. And I personally, you couldn't deconstruct the shoe. And since this was so heavy Virgil, I wanted to do some type of like deconstruction type thing. So I kept the tape on so it looks kind of like unfinished, like it's still a work in progress. It's very, I kind of cheated the system with the whole thing because you're supposed to be more creative, but I just went with something more simple, more clean, classic. But yeah, these are sick. I actually wore these a ton. I was gonna just put these like on a shelf and be like, yeah, it's cool that I did something like this, but I actually wore these a ton during the trip. So yeah, we bringing back forces, okay? But these are sick. And then lastly, arguably the best pickup of the entire video, might be my best pickup ever, is this fall winter 18 Prada leather hiking boot in suede. I have been looking for this shoe for legitimately years, and I have never been able to find it. I found one that was like on sale for like 600 bucks on Grailed, and I was like, it's too much. And I didn't get them. They sold within a week, and I've regretted it ever since, and I've been trying to find another pair, and I haven't. And then one day, I was on Grail, because I legitimately checked 3 days, or like 3 times a week, on like Grail, Buy, all these websites trying to find them. And I saw a listing on Grail titled Prada hiking boots, if you know, you know. And they were listed up, I think, for like $450. Talked to the guy, he's from Miami. Shout out to him, bro. He really hooked the boy up, but grab these off of him for $390, which is a steal. But pick these up, they're size 9.5, which in Prada shoes, I'm realistically like an 8.5, 9. So they're just like a little bit big, but bro, like they fit, they look cool. My foot's not really sliding like that, and I'm just never gonna be able to see them again. So I had to pick them up, and I don't regret it. I've already worn them like 5-6 times already. I've only had them for like a couple weeks, but I just can't believe I finally got my hands on these. I posted about these, and I've had like 5 people DM me trying to buy them already, and I just can't sell them. I can't sell them, but these are super sick. Almost totally forgot. Last couple pickups is what's actually on me personally. So shout out to Brandon, shout out to Options Austin. I have this purple Options hat, reminds me of the Balenciaga or like Oakley hats. Super sick. It's made with this like vintage blank, super cool. I don't know if you can tell, but has Options around the back there, super nice. And then lastly, on the ear, I've been wanting these chrome hearts like cross stud earrings for a while. Never really been able to trust anybody on Grailed or find them like locally for anyone who's selling them. So I had to hit my boy Kenneth, and I had to ask him if he knew anybody who was selling a pair, and he sent me a link from Groupie NYC based out in LA. They had the exact one I was looking for around, I think $250, maybe $3. So I had to go ahead and scoop it, and I've been wearing it religiously, bro. I don't know if you can even see that in camera, but I've been wearing these a ton. Super different from me. I'm used to more of a stud. I just wear like a diamond stud, but you know, like I wear a fake diamond stud. It wasn't like I was actually rocking one. So I thought it was a good time to actually invest in like a serious jewelry piece. So I did. But that's gonna conclude this video and conclude all of my pickups. I hope you guys liked it. If you want more of this type of content, just let me know. I'm trying my hardest to be more consistent, and tell me what you guys want me to do next. But I will talk to you guys later. Adios, amigos.